Well, for the ones who've never seen my Char-Griller XD series smoker, well, here it is. Years after of owning it, right? And, well, unfortunately, one thing I lack doing a lot is putting the cover on it. That's because of a lot of late night smokes. And then the next day, when it cools down, I forgot to put the cover on it. And this is where we're at. So, what's that mean? I've replaced the thermometer more than once. It's probably the second or third one I've replaced since I've owned it. I bought this one when it came out, so I've had it since they released it. I smoked the other day. You could see that the greasy, oily stuff that's in there. I've had to drill the hole down bigger for the grease trap. I'm probably gonna have to drill another hole down there as well, because it does unfortunately collect a lot. So there is going to be some modifications being done shortly. But here's a big problem. So the firebox itself, I can't get a firebox or any of the parts for it. And one of the problems I've had, as you can see here, is the weld broke on here. So every time I lift this, it's a dangerous sketchiness, and I'm putting myself too far into the fire. And like I said, I still got to clean it out. You can see how all the extra residue sits. You can see the rust is peeling off of it into the firebox as well. You can see how all that grease collects in there. So I'm gonna have to run a drill bit down there so it can drain on both ends. Now we're gonna be working on the hinge. So my plan is that I bought hinges for it that are for like a gate. So I'm gonna close the top, put the hinges on, remove these guys here, because tomorrow's Thanksgiving and I am not using this tomorrow at all. It may or may not be at my regular day job. So you can see how it doesn't even close down anymore. So I'm definitely gonna have to do some grinding and some cleaning, and you can see the scraping. So between today and tomorrow, definitely try to get this all fixed and stuff. Yeah, like this one here, I'm able to unscrew it, which is good. So I'm gonna lay the bracket on here, or the hinge, and now I'm going to drill into the sheet metal here. And this is hard metal to drill into, so I got some cool tools that I'm going to be using. And then once we get some progress, there'll be another couple videos. So this is going to be a bunch of videos together, so keep watching. Okay, with the help of my security camera recording as well, I use these are metal, so going into metal, and I use some metal drill bits as well, and hardware over there. And the hinge is on. And what I did is I took off the old hinge that's broken, so I got rid of this one here. And I left this one here that's still attached to the hinge, and I just incorporated this one. Now, this is fucking amazing. I've been having this since I had it. Okay, with the help of my security camera recording me as well, I use these are metal for drilling into metal, and then I use some metal drill bits as well, and I use some hardware over there. And the hinge is on. And what I did is I took off the old hinge that's broken, so I got rid of this one here, and I left with this one here that's still attached and working, and I just incorporated this onto here. Now, which is fucking amazing, I haven't had this since I've owned it, is now I can literally just open it and leave it. Look at that. It doesn't fall. So now I can go in here and do what I need to do, and I'm not leaning over the fire. It just stays. Now, of course, over time, that hinge itself is going to wear itself out, but I have 3 more replacements. So what I did is I put it on there so that I put it into the position where it can only go back this far. It can't flop all the way back. It stops at that hinge point. You know, some hinges open all the way, some of them only stop like on an L. This is an L1, so it will stop on its own, just like that. But it stops in any position that I put it in, which is great, because now I can do what I need to do with the safety and knowing that I'm not going to have to lean over the fire. God forbid I got a raging fire going. So that's done. So it's too moist out and damp out to even attempt to start sanding it and painting it, so I'm not going to do that. So that's it for the hinge. The drilling, I'm going to wait until tomorrow to do the drilling so I can try to drain this out. But that has probably been my biggest pain in the ass for so long. So that's all done.